Alright, welcome back to another Concord Rangers episode. As you can see, we're ready to line against Liverpool. I did skip through a couple of games because I just kind of want to sort of get through some of the games instead of having to make a new video every other game. So I'll show you how we got on. Where did I leave you? Milan. Was it Milan? Was it? No, it wasn't. It was that 3-3 draw of Man United. After that, we played Man United in the Carabao Cup, which I played a bit of a second-string team, and we won 2-0, which I was quite pleased with. Hackett and Augusto with the goals there, so I was happy with that one. Then we had Derby away, and it started poorly. They had a penalty, and then they scored another goal. It was disallowed, and I was thinking, oh my God, we're going to struggle to Derby County, but then we just turned it on. Polyak was brilliant. A goal, I think he had 3 assists. Polyak. Ian Davis popped up with 2 goals. He was a substitute because I had to take off Jamal Harvey, so he came on. Kaplani got another goal, so good for him. And then Michael Hackett as well. So that's 2 consecutive league games where Kaplani's got a goal. So a 5-1 win there, really good. Then we played Milan in the Champions League, beat them 5-0. Again, dominant performance, really dominant. 2 for Polyak, another 1 for Davis. That's 3 goals in 2 games for him. Hackett got another goal. And they had their own goal as well, so 5-0. Then played Brighton at home and beat them 3-0. A hat-trick from Mohamed Benrahma. That was after a Garcia missed penalty, and I thought it's going to be one of them games, but no. A hat-trick from Benrahma sealed that game quite nicely. Then we played Spurs away and got absolutely battered. Lost 5-1. They just have that ability. They've got 2 strikers in Franceskovic and Sarinen who are just ridiculous. They're so attacking. I went 1-0 up and I thought, brilliant, carry on. We were playing well. And then within a space of 5 minutes just before half-time, we conceded 3 goals. And they scored another 2 in the second half to make it 5-1. It was embarrassing. I was fuming. I had a word with a couple of players and they needed up the game. It was a bad day. Then played Salzburg in the Champions League. We won 1-0. I changed the team up for this game. Hackett with the goal there. We absolutely dominated, but to only win 1-0, I was a bit annoyed, to be honest. If I show you the stats on this one, look, 34 shots to nothing, 69% possession. Only 3 clear-cut chances created, but still, we only won 1-0. What was going on? What was going on there? But we won, so can't be too unhappy. And then we played Arsenal at home and won 3-1. And this was a good performance, to be fair. Kaplani with another goal. Polyak and Benrahma with the other 2. Alfredo, not sure if you guys remember him. We had him on loan a couple of seasons ago. He pulled one back for Arsenal. But yeah, we won 3-1. Good performance. Happy to turn that around after that poor performance against Spurs. But yeah, back on the winning track. And now we're going to have a 3-match episode. I mean, games are coming thick and fast here, and they are in big ones. We've got Liverpool at home, Leeds away, and Real Madrid away. Going to feature all of them in today's episode. Massive games. I'm hoping that we can come away with all 3 wins, but our form is I just worry about it. I just think we're a little bit fragile. So here's the team I'm going for today in terms of. Robinson's actually injured, so our goalkeeper Wes has been playing. But Robinson should be back soon. Harewood's gotten injured and he's going to be out for a while, 5 to 8 weeks. That's a shame. Going to put Hack on the bench because he's been playing quite well recently. I don't need both left wingers on there, and I don't need a full back in Lima, so I'll take Lima off. I've got a centre back on there. I haven't, have I? Leclerc. Leclerc, there we go. Cool. So that's going to be the team though. Not quite full strength, but almost there. Davis, actually, I just realised Davis has been picked. I'm going to play Hughes instead of Davis. But Davis is really stamping down. I'm going to have to make a decision with Davis because I think he is one of the best players at the club, but I don't play him as often as I should. I'm going to go with that. I might think about moving the attacking midfielder back into the defensive midfielder and have play Davis there. He seems to do more. Here we go. That's the team for today. We've recovered a little bit after that game against Spurs where we were truly embarrassing. We went 1-0 up and I thought, here we go. A win against Spurs. I thought Spurs would be great, but Their attacking lineup is amazing. Serena scored a hat-trick. Franceskovic scored. They're such a good attacking team. They're probably one of the best attacking teams in the league, but defensively they're suspect. But they battered us, absolutely battered us. But today's a big game. Home to Liverpool. They've got the usual suspects in Bjorn, Sande, Bays, Mukhamedshin. Usually they haven't changed their team for a few years, actually. It's been pretty much the same for a while. But let's pick up where we left off. Yeah, get revenge on Liverpool. I think we lost to Liverpool home and away last year. Might be wrong on that. Come on. It's quite tight at the top, as you can see. There's only 2 points separating the top 4 there. Really tight. Man United, that game against Man United, I was really annoyed that we drew that game. We should have won. Being a 2-0 on the lead after 5 minutes, I thought, here we go. Here's Harvey. Plays it back to Stocker. Hughes. Lovely ball. Lovely one by Polyak. Great goal. Oh, it's going to be disallowed. It's going to be disallowed for offside. That is annoying. It was a lovely ball, lovely run, but it's been disallowed. Frustrating. Still, shows that we can get around the back. I'd love to. Kaplani is starting to contribute just a little bit more. He's picked up the language now. I think he's working on traits that would aid him and help him a little bit better. But I don't know. It's just I feel like he's not quite ready. I think he's not quite our level. We need him to be contributing a bit more assists, more goals. Not quite happening for him. All the 4 scored, but they're going to be disallowed as well, I think. Yeah, that's also disallowed. So both teams have had a goal disallowed for offside. Spurs are winning, and I think Man United are winning as well. So we've kind of got to try and get a win here to kind of keep up with them. A loss here, what will that do in terms of... Well, that would put Liverpool above us, I think. 0-0 at half-time. I think we've been slightly better team, but both teams have had a goal disallowed from offside. I'm not going to go into some... Yeah, there we go. Dig in and get a result, because I think a win is most definitely on the cards here. Might tend to go attacking, tend to get creative. There we go, come on. Few bookings in there though. Not really many good performances. Seems like quite a dull game. Throw in here, come on. Hughes. Oh, he's lost out there. What was he doing? But we're getting it back. We got it back. Frith rather. Stocker. Hughes out wide. Doesn't play it. Kaplani. Hughes gets it out to Harvey. He keeps it. Polyak puts the ball in. Lovely headed goal. Mohamed Benrahma. Beautiful goal. He's starting to come good as well this season. Benrahma. Lovely header. 1-0. Come on. Dial it back. Don't need to be attacking anymore. There's a chance here now for Liverpool. Oh, Benrahma takes it away. Away he goes. Mohamed Benrahma. Come on, lad. Benrahma brought down. Definite penalty. You can't argue with that. Regis McKendy brings down Benrahma after he was running clear through. Who's it going to be? I think it's Garcia. Ruben Garcia scores the penalty. 2-0. Get in there. Come on. 2-0 up. Looking good. Good start to the second half. 2 quick goals in the first 15 minutes. Fair few bookings in there. I'm just a bit worried that we might go down to 10 and struggle to hold on. What's happening here? Liverpool playing around McKendy. McKendy, get the ball away. Oh, just goes wide. Right, let's make some substitutions, try and rid ourselves of those bookings. I'm going to take off Hughes, I think, because Hughes is more likely to get a second booking. Take off Hughes, bring on Davis. Davis has got a good box to box, so I'll do that. And I'm going to take off Polyak. He's not been brilliant in this half. Put on Chariot. Can he play as an outside winger? I'll get him play inverted winger then. If he doesn't like playing outside winger, play inverted. Still means it gets crosses in, which is what we need. Two 0 here. Just worry that a goal might mix it up a little bit, might put us on edge. Kaplani should play through, but he's got a damaged foot. Might need to keep an eye on that. McKendy picks up a knock. Liverpool with a chance here. He scored. Ah, dear. Okay. Let's just dial it back a little bit. I don't know who that was. Who was that? Oh, Christ. Cancel that. Sunday Bays. Right, I'll mark him specifically then. No, not opposition instructions. That was not what I wanted to do. Team instructions, was it? No, it wasn't. Not even that. Sorry, lads. Just got to get my bearings. Right, I'll get Frith to mark him. Edit. Mark specific player. Bays. Cool. There we go. Confirm changes. Also here I'll make a substitution. I'm going to take off Stocker, I think. Put on Fatai. Just a bit worried about that booking, to be honest. Let's go. 2-1. That's concerning. Come on, lads. It's so close at the top there. For 2 points separating that top four. It could be anyone. Come on. Hold on. 2-0 Man City against Watford. There's a highlight here right at the end. Hopefully it's positive and not negative for us. Davis. Benrahma. Lovely run from Benrahma. Gets that wide. It's Harvey. He plays it back across. Garcia. Nice ball. Benrahma. Plays it back, Garcia, Davis, Fatai. We're just playing on the edge. I think that we might, if we get tackled, a break can happen. Fatai plays it out to Garcia. Benrahma's on the run. Here we go. Benrahma, put the ball across. He does. Cheriak's there! His second goal of the season. Lovely from Benrahma to make that run. Lovely ball at back post. Game over. 3-1. Get in there. Oh, I say game over, and that's going to be another highlight. Don't let Liverpool score. 3-1 win is handy against Liverpool. I think that's really good. Tough game. They've played quite well, I think, to be fair, Liverpool, but we've got them here. Fatai, and we're playing it around here. Cheriak for a second goal. Off the post. Cheriak should have scored a second goal, but he gets one. Happy with that. Lovely from Benrahma. He's played really well today. Yeah, we're doing it right here. That was good. That was patient. They waited for that run and they played the ball across. Lovely stuff. 3-1 win. Happy that Mohamed Benrahma once again was brilliant. Great win for the boys. But, you know, that was a tough game. But I would argue that the next game is tougher. Away against Leeds. They can spring surprise results, and they did it against us last year. Let's hope that we can get revenge and beat him this time. Okay, Leeds away. I think this is really, really tricky. Probably trickier than the game we just had against Liverpool. In terms of how I play it, I've realised that to get the best out of the team and get the instructions right, you should do the tactics first and then go on to team selection. Hughes is suspended. That is a big deal. So Davis is going to come in there. I'm going to go with Fatai. I want the idea to keep rotating Stocker and Fatai. They both play as good as each other, really. I've had a couple of instances with Fatai telling me that he wants to play a bit more, so that's fine. Don't really want him to go just yet. I've also had the same instance with Kennedy, so I'll play him today, no problem. Frith, Smith, Harvey, Kennedy. Can I play Lima today? Yeah, I'm going to play Lima today. Fatai, Davis, Benrahma, Monaghan, Poyet, Kaplani. How's Robinson doing? Still injured, so Wes is in the team. Had some instances with Andre as well, but Andre's just been injured and just come back, so I will play Andre a little bit more. Zanfroth, Augusto, Hackett, Leclerc, Stocker. No goalkeeper on the bench, obviously, but I haven't got one once my substitute is in there. Yeah, we'll do that. Davis can play box to box, which is always handy. Okay. Lacking a few links in there, might be a couple of problems with that, but we'll hopefully be okay. Team selection, basically the same screen, but there we go. Okay. Let's go. God, I hope that we win. This is a tricky one, this one. Obviously, Liverpool game. I kind of felt confident with the Liverpool game. Being at home, that I felt like we could get an early goal and kind of move the game into our direction. But with this one, I feel like we could... last year, I think we lost away, didn't we? Where's Bragg? Bragg's on the bench. They got Joe Long. Joe Long's ex-Concord. No one else there. Oh, it's Stavros Christofi. Yeah, Bragg scored a late winner for them at their place last year, early on in the season. Yeah, keep their own going by winning. Here we go. Come on. Expect performance from Davis and Fatai. That's fair enough. My central midfield is extremely strong. I've got 4 or 5 players that are really highly rated in the central midfield area, and I've sent a couple out on loan as well who are very highly rated as well. Let's play some football. Nice ball there, Benrahma. Benrahma still, lovely run. Go on, put that ball in. Kaplani! You have to do better than that, Kaplani. That's perfect for you. That's exactly why you're there. Chance for Leeds here. Head away. Not cleared though, and they've hit the crossbar. Wow. He wants to play more direct. Really? Blimey, okay. Not usually like us. Yeah, that means that Kaplani needs to be heavily involved now. Use his strength and his height. Warner, Long, Matheson, Mansilla, Popo, Bilek. Not many English players in there. Warner and Long and Matheson, I think. Matheson's been brilliant this year, actually. For Leeds, he's scored a lot of goals early on. Not much happening here. Gonna let them time to get creative. Not going to tell them to get attacking just yet. Don't want to risk that. Come on. Let's get a win. If we win by the looks of it, because we're the early kickoff, we actually go top of the table. Obviously, it could only be temporary because Man City, Spurs and Man United have all got to play, but come on. Now he wants to go back to short passing. Wow, what a dull first half. Kaplani had a really good chance and probably should have scored, but not much since then. I can tell my not happy performance there. Expect more from them. Not going to go attacking just yet because it's quite level, but if we've got a free kick in a dangerous area, Benrahma, what are you going to do, mate? Has a go. Caught by Christofi. Oh, it's not the end of the highlight, apparently. The Leeds coming away with it here. Come on, get a foot in, Lima. Oh, he's been done there. It's Warner. Good challenge there. Oh, that was Lima. Lima again. He's got done. Headed away. Benrahma heads it away, but no one there. Leeds looking like they could get a goal here. They've had to play it back. Polyak and Kaplani being pulled out of position, but come on, get a foot in. On boy over the top. It's Dunham. It's Smith who's made a mistake. Absolutely awful from Smith. Huge mistake that's led to the goal. One long ball over the top. He had it covered and he makes a massive error. Mansilla puts it away. Oh, it's a free kick to Leeds. This is dangerous. This is really dangerous. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. What a terrible start to the second half. 2-0 down in the first 9 minutes. Yeah, I told you, this is a banana skin. A real banana skin. We're staring at another defeat here after a terrible start to the second half. Could be another goal. Could be another goal. Look at that. They're playing it around freely. It's 3-0. I am worried with this team at the moment. They are getting battered by some teams. We're 3-0 down. Gonna have to go very attacking. I don't feel comfortable going back to that 4-4-2 anymore. It doesn't really work as much as it used to. Long ball caught by Wes. We are bad. We are very bad at the moment. Very poor. Benraba's been tackled. Kennedy. Benraba. Get that across, Benraba. Come on! That has to be a goal! Come on! They had to, so much of the goal away, Matt. Awful. We're not going to win the title this year. I don't think we're good enough. I think our purple patch has passed in terms of how good we were. Headphones going knocking down. Our purple patch has passed. We're not as good as we were. We're good at home, but away from home we are atrocious. I think we've got a couple of areas to look at on the pitch. Strikers, look at that. Look at that. We have been awful in this second half. Awful. 20 minutes gone, we're 3-0 down. Absolutely atrocious. Substitutes have to happen because we've been bad. You start to get comfortable with some players and they don't perform for you. Monaghan. I don't know what to do with that attacking position, midfielder position anymore. Might as well bring on Zamfir because we're getting nothing out of this game. Might as well bring on Augusto because Kaplani's done nothing. Where does he prefer to play? Again, as a trequartista, see if that works. We're just atrocious at the moment. We're really bad. Corner. Look at that. Look at that. What a chance. What a chance. Here we go. Oh, 3 is offside anyway, Poyak. Alright, this isn't working. This team isn't working at the moment for me. That's 2 away defeats in 2 games. Is it 2 away defeats? I can't remember, but we've had 2 big games away from home recently in Spurs and Leeds, and we've been battered in both of them, conceding quick goals. There's a few players out there that I'm not happy with, that aren't clicking. I'm thinking Fatai's probably done. He doesn't really perform as well as he used to. Stocker always performs at a higher level, yet it's telling me to close down Mansilla, but there's no point now. We're 3-0 down with 5 minutes to go. It's too late for that, mate. Too late for that. Might have to rethink the coaching staff. I think some of the coaches aren't as good as they used to be. This isn't working for us as a club, and we're looking at another huge defeat here. Oh my god. Smith's been poor. Might have to sign some centre backs. I mean, unfortunately we're early in December. I don't think this season's going to work out very well. It's another one. 4-0. We've had 2 big games recently. We've conceded lots of goals. It's never been our problem. Look at that. Can't even score these chances. 16 shots, no goals. We've had more shots than them. But not creating enough chances, obviously. Foul by Kennedy. Wessel should go any second now. Disgusting performance from the boys. Absolutely disgusting. Leeds are a good attacking side as well. We seem to play these good attacking sides and get battered by them. Defensively, we are not what we used to be. I think it's partially because training tomorrow. I want him back in training tomorrow because that was atrocious. There's a few players I'm not happy with. I'm going to change it around for the next game. We're away at Real Madrid. I'm going to change it around. I think that was genuinely one of the worst performances. That second half was appalling. Close games. He's Leeds at the tensions. They won 4-0. That's not a close game, mate. We're in danger. I think we're in danger of falling out of relevance. Champions League, I think, is probably our best hope. I don't see us challenging for league titles with performances like that. Had too many. Obviously, we started the season poorly. We've now lost to Leeds twice this season because obviously we lost them in the Super Cup. I don't know. I think this team's not good enough anymore. Gonna need to spend some money. I think Roach should win Player of the Year. Should he? I don't know. All right. I promised you the Real Madrid game, and I am a man of my word. Real Madrid away. Okay, Real Madrid away. Never been to the Bernabeu before, so nice little treat for us. Gonna change up the. Oh my word, what's going on here? Oh, taking a while to load. There we go. Gonna change up the system today. Play a slightly different system. Really disappointed with the last two away games that we've played, losing 5-1 to Spurs and 4-0 to Leeds. Not really good enough. Going to play this counter-attacking system today. I've gotten rid of the 4-2-2, the 4-4-2 diamonds that we used to play. It just doesn't really work anymore as an attacking option. So I'm going to have a counter-attack and a gegenpress. The gegenpress, obviously. Is that the gegenpress? No, that's the counter-attack as well. But it's on a different formation. This is a direct counter-attack. Let's go for this one then. Change up a little bit. Obviously, play players who can play in these positions. Clerk. You're no-nonsense central defender. Who's best at that? Smith or... I imagine Frith is probably better at that. I don't know. It doesn't really make a difference. Davis, maybe? Where's Davis? Oh, Davis in defensive midfield. But much of a muchness. I'll play Frith in there for now. The central defender on its own, that can be... Yeah, we'll keep that as the cleric. I'm happy to just change it around just for today. Davis as a defensive midfielder, ball-win midfielder, that can be... where's Hughes? Is Hughes available? Yeah, that can be Hughes. And the box-to-box... Yeah, bit different, not really a playmaker in this one. I'll put Stocker as the box-to-box. I'm not going to have Polyak in there. I'm going to play, Dunn. Dunn's not too bad at that role. Ben Rabba, Kaplani up front. There we go. Don't need Kennedy on the bench. Put Fatai on there. Actually, not Fatai. Andre. Hackett. Chayak, left wing, right wing. Don't need Lima, and I don't need Monaghan, so gonna put him in there. I'll put Polyak on there. I know I've already got another left winger on there, but I'll put him in there. Don't really need an attacking midfielder if I'm playing the system. It's gonna take some getting used to, and I don't expect to win. I don't expect to win anyway because our form's been so bad away from home. But I'm just gonna play this, see how it works, and hope it does. I'm just a bit disillusioned a little bit with the team at the moment, with the way things are going. Maybe it's because I'm changing things up too much. I don't know. I'm not happy with the form of our players. Some of our players are pretty poor. Obviously, ex-Concord players are Mallet and Gustavo Enrique. They've got some quality players as well. Matthias Torren is very good. Prove a point. I'm not going to put that pressure on him. Get out there, show the world what you've got. There you go. Let's play and let's just chill. We're already qualified for the next round. Obviously, top spot is at stake. They drew 1-1 at our place, so meaning that it kind of goes on away goals as well. So if it's 1-1, then it will be goal difference and things like that, and our goal difference is the same as what we goals scored, and I imagine our goals scored is not too dissimilar. Misplacing way too many passes, so we're playing the counter attack, aren't we? So free kick to Real Madrid early on here. Go away, got the counter attack. Go in, have we? Kaplani, here he goes. Come on, Kaplani. Come on, Kaplani, have a go, lad. Oh, saved. He's got to be doing better though. That's the counter attack. That's what we're supposed to be doing. I don't expect to have much possession today, that's for sure. We've already had 31% thus far. Here's Ben Rabbit, Hughes, Davis, Nice. Garcia, Benraba. Oh, puts it wide. A few shots though already. Not too bad. Leclerc's got booked. I know this is only an option. I'm obviously going to stick to the tiki-taka from now on, but I'm just a little bit concerned with the fact that I've got a couple of players who are kind of coasting a little bit, and I might. There we go. That's a penalty, isn't it? Romano gives a penalty. Penalty here. Ruben Garcia to put it in. Scores the penalty. 1-0 up at the Bernabeu. Lovely goal. It was a push on Garcia and push on Kaplani in the area, and Garcia puts it away. We're looking all right. We're looking okay. Saying that. Good challenge, Leclerc. Very risky considering he's already been booked. He couldn't get the counter-attack going there. Surely Kaplani's got to be up there pushing them, hasn't he? That's the point, isn't it? Tripalsi. It's Mallet. That's a penalty. That's a penalty, surely. Goes over to watch it. Or it's a penalty, or it's not, or it's a dive, you know. What are you going to say? Yeah, penalty. Fouled by Garcia, the man who scored our penalty. Gives away another. Bautista for Real Madrid. Saved by Wes. Yes! His first penalty save in a Concord shirt. Well done. Cleared away. Yeah, time to ease off. Don't want him to get sent off, that's for sure. We are playing counter-attack, and I don't expect to cruise the game. That's not the point of counter-attack, but I think that tells you. I know we're playing a counter-attacking game today. We've had a third of possession, but we've had as many shots as them. That just shows you the difference in the tactic. Alright, that'll do. Half-time 1-0, penalty from Garcia being the difference. Yeah, encourage him. Things are going well, we're playing well. And we're 1-0 up at the Bernabeu. I can't be unhappy with that, can you? Benraba's not been brilliant though. I might take him off. Got Hackett who can do a similar role. Steady last group game of the Champions League kind of vibe, isn't it? Not too strenuous, even though it is against Real Madrid. You just kind of cruise through it, really. Gonna make some substitutions. Oh, hang on, there's a highlight. I'll watch the highlight first. See what happens. Roger playing around the defence. Gustavo Enrique, he's ex-Concord. Good servant for us as well back in the day. Martinez. Oh, he's got through. They've smashed it in. Matteo Torin. Assist by Mallet. Mallet obviously nodded it down for him, and the goal for Real Madrid. Fair enough, it seems as though it was coming. That means that we'd finish second in the group. Yeah, short pass play. Here we go. Oh. Well, I thought that was going to be a highlight. Thanks for reeling me in there. I'm going to bring on... Yes, let's bring on Chowyak. You can do that role, that's fine. Leave Kaplani on there. Hughes, Davis isn't playing particularly well, so I might move Hughes back there. Can he do that? Yeah, do that. And then I'll bring on Andre. I like getting play deep layer playmaker. How about that? I'll defend. That's fine. Cool. Head away. Counter attack's on. It's done. Here's Dunn. Look at a good run by Dunn. Go on, Dunn. As a go, smashes it over. Awful shot. Well, the group thinks that we're winning. We're not winning. We're drawing 1-1. Let's make one more substitution before the end of the game then. I'm going to bring on Gabriel Augusto for Kaplani. Another game where Kaplani just cruised through, didn't do much. Shame, he's obviously not the right guy, which is a shame. Might have to think about that in January. Might even try and sell him in January and get someone in on loan, not spend money. I don't know. Might be someone who could do the role better than him, who's not as good as him. Who knows? In terms of ability. But here we go. There's a highlight late on. Are we going to win it? Are we going to snatch a winner? It's over the top. Benraba's making the run. Ball in. Stocker blocked. Augusto. Hughes. Stocker. Chelyak. Harvey. Chelyak. Oh! Get in there! Chelyak smashed it in for his third goal of the season. 2-1 up in injury time. We've snatched a win at the Bernabeu. I'll do it. Blow your whistle. Come on. It's over. Chelyak's 92nd minute winner smashes it in. Gets the win. Get in there. Happy with that. Lovely stuff. Always nice to get a win against a big club like Real Madrid. Real Madrid 1, Concord Rangers 2. Get in there. Who would have thought we'd be doing that when we started this save? Completely different game plan for today. Played counter-attack. And we've come away with the win. We've finished top of that group. Lovely stuff. That's going to be it for today's episode. I'm going to play through these 3 games and then you can see just before New Year's we've got Man United away, which is going to be really difficult because our away form in the league is not good at all. But who knows? This new little system might work out for us, but we'll see what we do. Until then, cheers then!